We started probably mid-January. I think it was about the 14th, 15th of January we started. And yeah, so we've just been doing Sundays since then. Just getting time. We've been splitting it up, so there's been like a few people who've been doing singing rehearsals, some have been doing the dancing and stuff. And yeah, it's just been good fun powering through it. Singing. Yeah. It'll come up more that I've never been a dancer really. It's just never been my strength.
Right.
But like it's songs that I grew up with my stepdad obviously being like really into the music. It was like music that I've known for ages. So singing it was just like something that I've wanted to do properly for a while. So it's been great doing that. Oh, I've got a least favourite. Least favourite is High Enough, which is one that they actually used for the promo clip. But it is just so high. It's just so hard to sing. Favourite song? I'll just go easy. Don't Stop Believing.
Of course.
End of the second act, everyone will be up dancing. It'll just be fun to do. Yeah, everyone knows it. Be good to sing along song. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's not a huge cast. They kind of refined it so that it could have more talent rather than vast amount of people. So it's still like there's a big cast, but there's a lot of everyone's really well rounded. So there's not a single person in the cast who's like holding everyone back, or there's like one person who's not very good at dance, so that they're holding people back in that or whatever. And because we've got enough people that are at the same standard, we've kind of got everyone's doing everything at different times. So rather than having one person who will be in every single dance, that's it. They kind of rotate it around so that everyone gets a chance to rest because it's a bit high energy.
Nice group effort.
So, yeah, everyone's pitching in. Yeah, I saw it. It came to the Opera House on tour about 3 years ago, and I saw it then. But obviously, we saw the film years ago when the film came out, and it was one of my favourite films as soon as it came out. But again, that goes back to more the music because I just love the music. But yeah, so I saw the show when it was on tour. So it was like I was just sat just in awe, and like straight away I was like, I need to do this show at some point. I was like, I just have to do it. Well, I'll do. It's YSM. They like a big company in York that have done shows. Like I did Hairspray with them, Legally Blonde, 9 to 5. I've done a few different shows, and they were just advertising that Rock of Ages was going to be the next show, and I was like, I have to audition for it. So as soon as I found out, I was like over the moon, and I was like text my director of 9 to 5, who's the same director. I was like, I'm so excited. And then from then I was just like working hard just to get the role that I was like, because as soon as I saw it in the professional, I was like, that's the role I want. And I wasn't willing to. Well, I was. If I didn't get if I didn't get the role, I wouldn't have just been like, nope, that's it. But yeah, I worked pretty hard to get to the standard that I needed to be to get the role. So 100%. It's like everyone says you've always find that one role, and so far out of everything that I've done, from how the rehearsals are looking, how it's all come together, and how the whole cast's working together, and the dance is looking amazing. The level of talent in the show is just insane, and I think just the whole group and the effort that everyone's putting in, it's going to be something special. So everyone in the audience is going to have the best experience with it. Everyone on stage is just going to be loving it. It's just a rare show. You don't get one that comes along enough where you can have this much fun, and it's actually like it lends itself to just getting on stage and having fun rather than being like straight acting. You need to be dead serious, deadpan. No, it's just get out there, have fun, and give everyone in the audience a smile. Oh, probably when I was younger, I used to just have the biggest imagination. I used to just roll around in the garden pretending I was in Harry Potter. And from then on, like, acting was always the kind of thing that allowed me to do that freely and kind of nurtured that kind of way. So straight away I was like, that's what I want to do. And then from doing that, like doing drama at school and things like that, I always did the school plays like you had to do at primary school. And I always kind of, all my teachers at primary school, this was probably back when I still wanted to be, I don't know, footballer, where all the teachers were like saying I was going above and beyond in the kind of productions there and putting more effort in than the other kids, and it was because it was what I was enjoying myself. I found something that I was liking, and then got to secondary school, and I kind of had a couple of years off from it, and then they were doing a production of Little Shop of Horrors, and I was like, I might audition for it, and I thought I'd get like a bit part or something, and then I got Seymour, who's the lead in Little Shop of Horrors, at school, and then from then I did GCSE drama, and just kind of threw myself in, and at that point I was like, because I realised it could be a career, I kind of just threw myself, I was like, this is what I want to do, I'm going to work at it and just see where it goes. Yeah, well, touch wood so far. I went to Knavesmire Primary, which was, it still is, an amazing school. While I was there, it got its outstanding from Ofsted review, which is amazing, great place. And then I went to Millthorpe Secondary School because it was just kind of around the corner from where I live. And yeah, it was handy, it was local, but the staff at both, especially for the drama and the music, were amazing. There was a great music programme at Knavesmire to start off with. Like in year 4 we had to learn violin, like you didn't have an option, you just had to learn violin. And then at Millthorpe,
so you can play violin?
Oh, it's been a few years, but I'm sure I've still got something in there. But it was when I got to Millthorpe, actually, they had, in the music classrooms, they had keyboards on every table where you just sit in class and play the keyboard. And that was how I learnt that, and then they moved on to getting guitars. So from that I was like, because I've always wanted to play guitar, because I always used to think that was just so cool. So I just got my guitar then from school, like they just had the set guitars in the classroom, and I would play that. And then I would learn, because I was never interested in like the whole social things and everyone's getting involved in friendship groups and stuff, and I was just like, well, there's not really many people at the school who are into theatre, so there's not that many people that I'd want to like actively go and hang out with. So I used to go into the music room with the guitar, and I used to just sit, instead of like, it sounds lonely, but I loved it. I used to just go and sit with the guitar and just play the guitar in the music room, and that was how I learned, because I taught myself, just learned how to play guitar, and I just used to sit on a lunchtime perfecting songs and stuff and singing that way, and yeah, it was all just good fun.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm auditioning for things in London, drama schools and things, which are, it could be going better, it could be going worse. I'm getting recalls and things. I've got a recall actually when the show closes in April. 4 days later, I'm in London for an audition. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm saving myself, I think. But yeah, so that's it mainly. I just kind of take it as it comes. If an opportunity pops up, I'm sure I'll do it. Ooh. Hopefully move to London and get a few jobs working in theatre down there, and I'd rather be on stage than screen. Like, I'd rather do stage acting than screen acting. Like, I wouldn't turn a film down, but not saying that I'm at the level to do a film, but if I was, well, that's not for me to say, but I just prefer, I love the feeling of live audiences, and you get an energy from a crowd that I don't feel like you'd get from behind a camera. So it's just like,